Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today, much to my great elation, we are playing a new Zed Technician game. After a 2-year hiatus, he has returned to bless us with a new game. According to the itch page, this is not a horror game. This is a different kind of experience with a different kind of artistic approach, so I'm very curious to see what they have in mind for us. This is You Don't Own a Laundromat. Let's check out the tutorial. WAS to move, interact with left mouse or space, click to hold, right mouse or Q to drop. The pile is located on the left side of the laundromat. Its clothes must be cleaned. Wrong it's, my dude. First, pick up a bundle of clothes. Dirty clothes must be washed. These amazing appliances work faster when you stand close by. Okay. Wet clothes must be dried. Clean clothes must be folded and bagged. Wow, very nice. Clean bag clothes can be deposited for a tidy profit. Useful items can be bought at the shop down the street. Just remember to be in bed before 6 a.m. You have a laundromat to run. The charm is wrong. There is nothing down the hallway. Are you sure this isn't a horror game? That's what it said on the itch page. Who is the owner? Random select an owner is needed and owner will be gained. Laundromat owner. Carry capacity +1 on start. All deposited clean clothes lose 10% value. Carpenter. Barricades. Barricades? What? Barricades are built 20% faster. Tools cost 30% less. Walk slowly. Okay, this seems to be what I have to work with. I'm surprised they're all humans. Okay. Let's try the lady first. She looks as tired as I do, so I think I'll get along well with her. This is very different. This is like a paper cutout kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, I like it when game devs are willing to try new things. And they don't limit themselves to anything in particular. What? Assign sleep points. Dexterity increases build speed. Construction increases HP of barricades. Increase laundry profits luck. Rare laundry chance? I didn't mean to leave my room, actually. 6 to 9. Okay. Why did that sound so menacing? Oh, I have to... Okay. There we go. It'd be better if I just grabbed them both, right? I can carry 2, so, like, it's fine. And... Wait, are these the drivers? Yes. Good, I can get the full advantage. I don't know why this is stressing me out, but it is. V. Okay. We're talking about, like, barricades, and there's just this mountain of laundry in the room right next to my apartment, and I'm just like, no, I can't fudge it. I have to be one or the other. I have to make up my mind. I can't be indecisive. This one I can double up on, because I can stand in front of both of them. This... I swear to you, the itch page said this is not a horror game. So you might understand, this is, like, way too easy. Like, something like this seems too easy. This seems like way too, normal, right? There's gonna be, something that complicates things. Wait, is it already like 7 p.m.? Seriously? I just got started. Okay. V's are apparently the currency. So, am I done for the day? My apartment's completely different now. What? 20. The charm is calm. You breathe a sigh of relief tonight. You need 20 defense for now. What? This is somehow stressing me out more than they usually do. So what's this? Okay, so this is the street that the, this must be the shop that the instructions told me about. Be back soon, leave money on the counter. Planks for barricades. Provides 50 defense. Washing machine. Washer capacity. Increase the amount of laundry washed per load. Increasing final profit. Increases movement speed. Grants luck. 1 SP per night. Rusty. DIY. Lucky statue. The name Monty is engraved on it. The guy from McMillian Tree Lot. I think it was a fan character, actually. I don't think that was a Zed. Your alarm becomes more attainable with time. Wake up! Okay, there is a lot happening, and I've only been playing for like 2 or 3 minutes, I think. A part of me is tempted to go straight for bricks for barricade and immediately get 300 defense. But this is all a little insane, and it feels kind of like maybe my defense might reset every single night, so it might be better to try to improve the Laundromat instead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the planks. I'm going to go baseline minimum defense. Okay. That was... Okay, so it's 11 p.m. I forget what time it said I need to be in bed, but that appears to be acceptable. It seems like time only progresses if I'm working or if I'm doing something that will expend more time. I'm going to increase the washer capacity because I can only get the benefit of the washer one at a time anyway. So I'm going to pop that in, increase the amount of laundry washed per load. So I should be able to put 2 in each, I think. Washer speed, that might be... For now, that's what I'm going to do. I could be completely wrong. I might be really just off in limbo. Zed Technician also mentioned he wanted to add more characters to the game. I think he mentioned that on his Twitter page. I can't go any further. I was just wondering if there was like any Easter eggs. I mean, you go off the beaten path in the Fish's Tail, and you get to run into Sandra and Rex, so, like, I was just wondering. Okay, so I should have that. Increase laundry profits, max HP of barricades, increase build speed. I have a couch facing a wall. I need 20 defense. I have 50. It is 11 p.m. Okay, I was just wondering if it would... I could look at the tutorial again, but I don't think I can. Maybe try to sleep now. Yes? You begin to fall into a restless and hazy sleep. In the very edge of unconsciousness when did you hear something? I hear my kitten yelling at me, but... You're safe. What were you worried about anyway? There was never anything to fear. You finally fall into looking at dreamless slumber. See... Oh, you slept 5 hours, gaining 3 SP. Oh, I get SP every time I'm able to sleep for a certain amount of time. Okay. I can work with that. So... I'm gonna bump up profit, luck, and the construction level. For right now, I think I'm generally safe, depending on how fast it escalates. Morning arrives. Your tired body yearns for more sleep. You know that you cannot, because you own a laundromat. And the hallway is gone, and my couch is back where it was. Okay. Everything's so intimidating. Is that something about more laundry per load? But okay. That was okay. That you guys saw that, right? Like that text suddenly turned yellow, and suddenly there was a lot more happening. Oh gosh, that clock goes fast. If anything kills me, it's going to be my own incompetence. I already know I'm probably doing it wrong. I usually lose at these games before I win. What's this? What are those? Where did those come from? Were those there yesterday? Am I that incompetent? I just gotta try to make the best I can. So the lucky laundry must be when I got that yellow text that popped up, and like the money was suddenly way higher, like a critical hit kind of situation. This is so different. That's the thing I've always loved about Zed Ignition games. It's like you never know what you're gonna get. Everything is so different. Everything is so like wild. Everything just this world is like everything is crazy, but at the same time, crazy is just mundane. This is like normal is crazy and crazy is normal. And that is just how this world has always worked. Come on, we can do it, 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 we can do it. Come on. Oh, am I not going to be able to finish? Let's see if it'll let me finish. Okay, it does let me finish. Can I not grab more? Is that going to be... Is it going to stop me from grabbing more? Yeah, it does. It stops you. So if you're in the middle of a load, you can finish the load, but you cannot grab more. 60. Oh, jeez. That escalates fast. Charm is going restless. This isn't good. Need 60 defense for now. Okay. Time to visit my friendly, unmanned, but very honest and trusting shop. Okay. The plank cost has gone up. Okay, for now I'm going to take the cheap option. Build up a second wall. Next thing I'm going to do... I'm going to increase... I want to increase everything. Everything just has to be faster. Like, I feel like I'm going to run up against law of diminishing returns too quickly. So, like... Bump this up. Should I get more washers and dryers? Yes. Okay. I have a strategy here. I get 2 dryers for every 1 washer? That's interesting. Because what I want to do... I have a very specific strategy in mind, and it's going to look a little something like this. Okay, so my idea is the washers still make progress. They make better progress when I'm near them, but they're going to make progress even when I'm not near them. I'm going to load the far washers first, then the near washers, and try to just load everything, just move it as fast as I can. In the very edge of unconsciousness, did you hear something? Oh, jeez. You're safe. You were but anyway, there was never anything to fear. On the lonely dreamless slumber, you have 5 hours, dream plus 3. So... I really just need, like, everything? Morning arise. You own a laundromat. I kind of feel like I'm going to wash out before all is said and done. Okay, time to put this new strategy to the test. I'm going to slam dunk these straight into the dryer, and then I'm going to come back for these. I'm just going to go rule of twos here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know if this is any more efficient than what I was doing. It kind of feels like it isn't, but what do I know? Okay, lucky. That was a good start. If we can do at least 2 or 3 more just like that, I suspect we might be able to do something. Rule of twos. Let's get it going. Like, see, it makes progress. It makes progress so slowly that it's almost inconsequential. It's really hard to justify not being in front of the machine. It's like, I have so little time. Okay, great. A little bit of luck. Okay, I think I can maybe do 2 more rounds just like that if I'm very efficient. Really gotta strive to be Baby Pilgrim's friend here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, ideally, if everything is fully maxed out, I'd be moving really quickly, I'd be able to get stuff done really efficiently. That debuff is killing me. Okay, I'm only gonna be able to finish this last batch. Okay, that was actually really lucky. That was more lucky than I thought I was going to be, I'll be honest. Oh, jeez, are you kidding me? Erratically, best brace yourself for the worst. Because if it's only going to escalate, I would like need to beat the game as fast as possible, and I'm just not that efficient. Like, there is no more efficient way of running the machines than being directly in front of them, but like... Springing for the metal barricade may not be a bad idea. That would actually buy me some time. Which grants luck. Okay. Oh god, losing 7 hours and 26 minutes is not my idea of fun. That would put me at like almost 6 a.m. I would get no additional bonuses. I would just have to kind of eat that. But I think it said I have to be in bed by 6 a.m., not over. Okay. I have a compromise here. Yes. So, the next thing that needs to happen is barricades are built faster, cost 30% less, plus wall HP, dexterity stat. To your construction stat grants additional luck. Grants much additional luck. You know what? I want Monty. Gimme. Now, 30% price reduction is amazing. I think I just have to deal with this now. This is just my existence in this weird, hellish realm where hallways come and go as they please. The upside is I know I will survive tonight. And if I'm lucky, that might even buy me another night. Time to hit the floor running. Let's get him moving. There's nothing else for it. This is the absolute most efficient way I can think to do this. Everything else is so slow, it's not even worth considering. The only thing I can really think of is the next couple upgrades need to just be upgrades to drying and washing efficiency. If I could get that up, if I could get that stat up and make these machines basically run like this while I'm not in front of them, we might be able to do something. Also, I'm on a new computer and I'm still learning some of the quirks. Please pardon my dust while I get everything figured out. Yeah, I think dropping it in the dryer while the first load is going like that is probably smarter. At least then I'm not standing there awkwardly just holding it while nothing is being done. If I can get 3 or 4 loads done in one night, I think I'll be able to keep turning a profit sufficiently to not get killed by whatever is coming for me. Now don't make me swear to that by any stretch, but the more loads I can get done in one go, the more efficient I can be, the higher my luck stat will probably help me. I just need to make things happen. Come on. Yeah, efficiency has got to be one of the things that needs to happen here. I'm almost out of time for the night already. What I'm going to do... I can't. I don't even have time. I was going to try to run back to do one grab more laundry so I can at least do the next load, and I didn't even have time for that much. So I basically need to hope the numbers don't escalate so relentlessly. The bags are falling out. Not falling out so relentlessly that I just have absolutely nothing I can do. I don't even have enough defense. Good grief. It's scaling so fast. Okay, upside is that helped with costs a lot. Getting that cassette tape was absolutely a must-have. Let me get the saw. Okay, 5 hours, and yeah, I can do that. That hopefully buys me more than one day. Now, the speed has, like, that's got to go up. I can't not have it go up. Sacrifice SP. No, I'm good. I'm going to try to sleep at this point and make up for it the best I can on the other side. I just have to hope these upgrades matter enough for what they cost. I'm hoping that buys me a day or two without having to pay for a raw defense. Well, there goes my brick wall. Okay. If their efficiency is high enough, I might be able to do a few more loads and therefore be able to actually, hopefully, get some more efficiency out of them. That is still really terrible. Oh my gosh. I'm spending so much on defense. It's really, really difficult to get a good groove going. Come on. It's slightly better. Like, it is noticeably better. Good start. This is why I kind of didn't want to play as the lumberjack guys. Like, I knew movement speed was going to matter. And now that I'm here, I kind of feel like that assumption was really right. Not a horror game, my butt. When it gets late, I need to make it a point to just get as much into the washer as possible. I think that also does influence speed while I'm standing in front of it. I think those buffs might actually stack. Okay, good, good, good. Now this is a game that he needs to add an endless mode to. Just thinking out loud. Okay, it's starting to get late. This next load, once it's all in the dryer, I may run back and try to grab another. Yeah, we're past 6 o'clock. We need to start seriously considering getting an opportunity to do one more load afterwards. It's about to be 8. I'm going to grab it now. Good. Did it just in the nick of time, too. Which means I'm going to have a little bit of free time to wrap this up. First night I've broken 1,000 Vs, too, so not bad. Yeah, like, on their own, they would definitely not have made it in time. Is it getting darker in here, or am I going crazy? Okay, that's all I can do for now. Kind of digging this, like, paper cutout style. I think it's actually very interesting. Don't get me wrong, I love Zed Technician's art on a regardless basis, but it's cool that he's trying new things. Also, this is like the first Zed Technician game where I'm not seeing it from the hero's perspective, so that's also really interesting. Movement speed. More washers and dryers may not be a bad plan either. Dexterity stat, construction stat, luck stat, more SP. I want all of these things. Oh, the alarm gets discounted as well. That's interesting. Seems to be coming down about 100 each day. Washer capacity. Okay, you know what? We're going to buy the straight up stat buffs first. I have defense to make it through the night. At least, wait. How much defense do I have? If I do a little bit of simple math, I might be able to determine if I can spend, just like, below everything right now. 300. Yes, I should have two, unless it scales, like, logarithmically, then I should have 2 or 3 days worth of defense already inbuilt as is. So I can go a bit more heavy on buying power-ups. And why not? Okay. Didn't cost me a whole lot of time, but I got a ton of advantages now that I did not have before. Okay, I didn't even lose much sleep for it. Talk about hashtag relatable gameplay mechanics. Do you hear something? Nope. I definitely do not hear a thing. Nope, not me. No sirree, Bob. You're safe. What were you worried about? Okay, sweet. You know what? Let's just plonk 1 into everything. Why not? Morning arrives. Alright, hit the floor running. Wow, I talk about running. I am moving much faster now. Oh, I have a... Oh, I can drop one. Wait, I can drop them? Wait a minute. Strategy. Oh, I can only have so many. Okay, that's good to know. Interesting. Zed Technician is on to my shenanigans. You knew I was going to try something like that at some point. Yes, okay. We are cleaning the laundry, ladies and gentlemen. We are making it happen. We need to get... I'm starting to lose track of myself. Don't do that. Get back to it. Don't lose sight. I don't even know who this character is. Like, that's actually really interesting. Is like, a strong sense of character identity has always been such a huge and integral part of Zed Technician games. So it's really weird that this character doesn't have a name. Can I name her? Like, am I allowed? Let's see. She looks like vaguely Asian. So like maybe. What about Hitomi? Why don't we call her Hitomi? How's that for a name? What do you think? You let me know. Hit me up. I'm being a little cheeky, but I'm also like, it is really weird, because, like, Zed Technician games are, like, all about their characters. So, like, of course, like, the characters, their presence, their identity matters, like, a lot. Like, it's everything in a Zed Technician game. Okay, yeah, now that I know I can do that, things have just gotten way easier. I was making this so much harder on myself than I needed to. What, I'm out of time? I'm never out of time. Don't even joke with me. We're gonna make things happen. I have money bags falling out of my money bag pit. Like, that's how good my laundromat is. Working overtime, because I'm an entrepreneur, and I own a laundromat, apparently. It's definitely not cursed and full of evil, stinky monsters who want me dead. Or, you know, weird pirate mascots who jump scare me out of all pits, or weird creepy guys who like to hang out and harass families of rabbits. Nope, this is a normal day in a normal neighborhood where nothing ever goes wrong. That's what this is. This is a wholesome story about an entrepreneur who is very serious about home security. And you know what? Respect the hustle. Yeah, we're gonna Scrooge McDuck it up. We are doing great. You know what? Now that I know that I have a little bit of a wiggle room, things have gotten considerably more straightforward for me. My path to victory is suddenly way more clear. I assume, because I can do all these things and there's certain limits placed upon them, that Zed Technician deliberately intended for me to be involved with it. Okay, yeah, that's gonna scale, and it's gonna scale right hard. Might need to buy another metal barricade, honestly. Losing 5 hours is not my idea of fun. Okay, a lot of that looks like it's pretty much... Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I don't love that I'm going to lose so much, but, like, time is money, and money is also money. How high? That's as high as that goes. At this point, I think my victory is a little bit more of a formality than anything. No. I'm going to leave a little money in the bank for tomorrow. I have more than enough defense, and I have basically every upgrade I can currently get my hands on. But I can't rely on that forever. That is scaling by, like, doubles every day now. Yeah, like, every 10 minutes, they're knocking, like, 100 HP off my very nice metal barrier that I built. So that means, like, tomorrow, that's gonna be... Okay. Tomorrow, that means it could be taking, like, 800 or 1,200 off. So if that's the case, we're really gonna have our hands full. Come on. Let's go ahead. Wow, that was already 1,000. That was actually really fast. Okay. Not a horror game, the funny game dev says. Okay, it's the most I can manage. Being very inefficient all of a sudden. Come on. Can't have inefficiencies in our nice, efficient laundromat, where we are always the pinnacle of efficiency. Or in the last hour or so, we need to start being ready. Okay, I've done the best I can given what I have. Now I have time to just wrap up what I have. Wait, did I dirty the clothes by mixing them together? I don't know. That looked really weird because they like had the sparkles like they were clean, but then they also had the purple aura like they were dirty. I don't know. I don't know if you can cross-contaminate the laundry. Yeah, I think you actually can. No, you can't. Okay, you can have more than one type in your hands at a time. But that's not the same thing. I thought I was like re-dirtying the laundry, but I think it was just the order of the items that I had. Okay, we need to check the price of the alarm clock. We are getting pretty close to maxed out. So we really just want to minimize how many more turns we're taking in order to get to the end. $5,000. Definitely the best I've managed in one day's time. Is everything accounted for? I think everything's accounted for. 750, just like I feared. A little less than I actually estimated, but hey, I'll take whatever breaks I can get. We need to see how expensive the alarm clock is. Oof. Even if I don't buy anything tonight, that still doesn't... We're going to max out our upgrades here. I can install more washers? Where? No, literally cannot. Like, it offers me it, but there's nowhere to put another one. Yeah, that comes up to, like, the door. So, at this point, I'm just gonna build another metal barricade and stall for time, I guess. I can keep putting dryers. There's, like, way more spots for dryers, and the dryers double. That's interesting. Technically superfluous. I mean, technically you could, make the argument that putting the dryers on the end would be more efficient, but, like, I don't think that's necessarily true. Okay. More attainable with time, indeed. All right. Just gotta make the best of it. Yep. They're hitting it every 5 minutes now. Oh boy. Try not to mix the dirty and clean. That just cost me a lot of time last time. Five. See, I do think it's interesting that there's more dryers than washers. Because after a certain mathematical threshold, that would actually cease being particularly useful. I don't know. I feel like that was still a very deliberate choice on Zed Technician's part. Keep the ball rolling. Don't even think twice. Keeping it moving is kind of more important than necessarily grabbing everything efficiently. This one's dirty, I'm gonna pop it back. Got a little distracted there, but it's fine. More dirty? One more dirty. I think I can keep one dirty unit, 5 dirty units on screen at a time. It does appear to be an item limit. Holy crap, that felt like a very short day. I don't know if I'm being more efficient or less now. I do think carrying capacity and speed are very important stats, so I do kind of feel like this character is the more efficient one. But the other guy had, like, barricade bonuses, so, like, maybe you would pick up the slack on the late game? We're approaching doing, like, 10,000 in one day, so, like, I feel like we gotta be getting close to endgame now. Okay, it's washed. Dirty. Go ahead and get these started. Yeah, now that they've been buffed and there's so many happening at the same time, it feels like I am reaching that threshold where leaving them unattended is a little bit more viable. But yeah, it's still a little rough at times. Let's go ahead and take care of these. It doesn't seem like anything really rushes you during the business portion, which is nice, because like that's almost the opposite of how most Zed Technician games work. It's like you have to do your day job and survive at the same time, and this one, like, you take turns whether you're doing your day jobbing or you're surviving, you know? Oh, good grief. That's gonna cut it in half, but I might be able to save up enough money to grab the clock tomorrow. Like, I don't really think there's anything else I can buy unless I just wanted to add more dryers for its own sake. Yeah, if I have another, like, $9,000 day, I think we can go ahead and just get it. I'm going to risk it. This could put me in a fix, but I think I can get the alarm clock tomorrow now. I have most everything that will benefit me. I have enough defense to weather today. I can get some SP, get a little bit more of a bonus, both on the barrier defenses and on my bonus money. I kind of feel like this strategy has some viability to it. I feel like we're almost home free here. What were you worried about anyway? It's not like there's any monsters or anything. That'd be silly. That'd be very, very, very silly. Yes. Really, it's all just a laborious metaphor for how underappreciated entrepreneurs are in their day and age. Most entrepreneurs actually don't see a profit within the first 2 to 3 years of operation. It's actually really tragic. here in the United States in particular, they don't really get the love they deserve, despite the fact that everyone's like, oh, be your own boss, start a business. Well, you can't, because the government regulates you too hard. You're not going to get the opportunity to be your own boss, because your boss is going to be the government. Because all their big corporate friends don't want you to succeed. They want you to fail and get regulated out of the market. That gets them richer and you more reliant on them. The cycle is a self-eating serpent, you see. It's an Ouroboros of legality and bureaucracy. And it's unfortunate. It really is, truly. You know what? Actually, having more dryers could make the strategy more efficient. Well, think of it. It's not without merit, you know. There is merit to this strategy. Grab the wet stuff. Grab dry stuff. Okay, I see where having the multiple dryers really comes in handy now that I know I can do some of the things I now know I can do. I have enough time. Just gotta rotate some of the wet stuff. Sometimes, like, at first, I thought you just kind of had to keep everything moving, but now it's like, you don't, actually. It's actually more efficient if you don't worry about it. Drop stuff on the floor and just pile it up. So yeah, actually getting more dryers actually does make a lot of sense, now that I realize the strategy here. Oh yeah, we are about to have that alarm clock, baby. So that is the impending race. Like, you want to make enough money while you can, before the defense demand is scaled too high, and before, like, as the price of the clock diminishes, you get closer to your goal, but you also have a higher risk threshold to overcome every night. Yes, we should be able to buy the clock, which I believe is the win condition based on its description. And we have enough defense to weather the night. So even if we had to survive one more night after buying the alarm clock, we actually are good for that. Your alarm. Wake up. The outside sits empty. No one will walk its dimly lit path tonight, and so it will stay. The bedroom sits empty. No one resides within its warm, unfriendly embrace, and so it will stay. The laundromat sits empty. The electric hum of its machinery has died out once again, and so it will stay. All because you don't own a laundromat. Congratulations, you completed the game with Jennifer. Oh, she does have a name. I didn't see it on the character select screen, so I was just guessing. All right, way to make me look like an idiot. Oh, man. Oh, dude. That was stressful. That was extraordinarily stressful. Once I learned a couple tricks, yeah, it got way, way, way more straightforward. And I'm very happy for that fact. Just absolutely incredible. Do I have to do the other characters? Oh, man. Once I got into things got so much easier for me, and by the end, I felt very certain that mathematically I would overcome. Okay, we have to see. We have to. I have to check one last thing. Janitor. Yeah, she doesn't have a name listed. carpenter. Barricades are built faster. Tools cost less. Walk slowly. Let's see what happens if we fail. I always fail in a Zed Technician game before I succeed. You shouldn't go outside right now. You have work to do. Okay, so that's what happens if you do that. I want to see what happens if we fail. So... Ah, right. She has the carrying capacity buff, and he does not. At this point, it actually is, again, more efficient to just kind of do this little number. Like, yeah, Jennifer is definitely the fast character, no doubt about it. Not Hitomi, Jennifer. So what I'm gonna do... I don't know how much free time I'm gonna have. So, you know what? I'm just gonna... Just get it going. Make the stack. Get these going. Oh, you start with 100. I didn't even see that before. Grab it. Wait, no, don't grab it. It's better if I do this. Kind of has almost like a South Park vibe to this guy's design, right? Like he looks like he'd be like an extra there, I think. Yeah, we're about to run out of time for the first day. It's like, yeah, this guy would be so much harder to play as. Oh, crap. He doesn't have any buffs. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. This kind of is what it is, right? Wait, are these other desks? Are these other folding... Okay, they're all just folding stations. But you still got to bring them to the bin. I had wondered if that was the case, but I was too afraid to take the risk while I was playing as Jennifer, so... This guy... see how... I want to see what happens if we actually just wipe out. Like, what happens if there are no barricades? Like, I have to know, because usually I fail before I win in these games. So, in this case, I actually won my first attempt, which is rare, but, you know, it does happen. There's been a few. I think I did a... Vermander Curse. I think I managed to win my first round of Vermander Curse. But, yeah, on the itch page, he did mention there's going to be other playable characters. So... Yeah, but if I had known this before, I really could have sped this playthrough along. It's like, yeah, you have to do more work after hours, but you still can. So, like, you're not completely just SOL. But even then, even if you don't take advantage of it, I was still able to take it, to do a pretty good run despite that. So, like, you know, not too bad. Downright reasonable, I dare say. Yeah, you can get a decent haul your first day with a little bit of effort. Do like the polygonal clothes. That has a certain je ne sais quoi. Alright, that's a dirty piece of laundry, not a clean one. Yeah, here we go. It's a continuation of the Snek strategy video I did for the Zed Technician games. You can take advantage of the item spawn limit to do more in a day. Really rare that I have it this well put together. I actually feel like I learned this one faster than a lot of the others. There were certain ones I really struggled with. Midnight I was really bad at when I first played. I just got like 100 more Vs than I would have otherwise. So yeah, like that's your guide to your having a decent first day, is just taking advantage of that. Like so now I want to see, like, first off I want to see what the menu kind of looks like here. Yeah, Bricks is already at 3 hours 20 minutes. Like that buff is that buff's pretty good. Some of these you can get really fast. You can make the barricades really cheap really early in his run. Buy the Monty statue just to be funny. And now we are just going to go to sleep with no barricade. There is nothing between you and the Dark Hall. The very different conscience. Did you hear something? Absolutely nothing separates you from the dark abyss of the hallway. One final thought enters your mind as you drop to sleep for the last time. Was something there after all? Ooh, nice ambiguous ending. Okay, this has been You Don't Own a Laundromat. If you guys want to see me do a completed run with the other character, go to the comments and say so, and I will if you ask for it. If you feel like you've already seen enough, I will leave the link in the description down below for you to play. As most of his games are, this game is absolutely free. You guys can play it for yourselves. This has been the Hipster Snek, and this has been another Zed Technician not horror game. And I will see you next time.